My son, my daughter, listen carefully to these words, for they come from the deepest part of my heart, with all the love and compassion I have for you. I know that life can be challenging, and at times, it may seem like the difficulties you face are insurmountable. I know that in the midst of trials and tribulations, your heart can become anxious, heavy, full of doubts and uncertainties. But today, I come to bring you a message of hope, a light in the midst of darkness, a balm for the pains of the soul. First of all, I want you to know that every difficulty you face is not in vain. I know every tear you shed, every cry that escapes your lips, every thought that passes through your mind. Nothing is hidden from me, and everything you are going through is part of a greater purpose. Although you may not fully understand it now, everything you are experiencing is shaping your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for the future. Yes, my son, my daughter, there is a purpose in every struggle, in every pain, and I am with you in all these moments. You are never alone. I see how hard you are trying. I see the sacrifices you make to keep going, even when exhaustion seems to consume all your strength. I see when doubts arise in your mind, when you question whether you are capable of overcoming the obstacles before you. And it is precisely in these moments, when you feel weak and vulnerable, that I want you to remember something very important. I am your strength. When you feel weak, I am strong within you. When the burden seems unbearable, I am here to carry it with you. You do not have to face the difficulties alone. I am always by your side, holding your hand, guiding your steps, sustaining your life. There are moments in life when you will feel as if you are walking through a dark valley, where the light seems distant and shadows threaten to engulf everything. But remember that even in the darkest valley, I am the light that illuminates the way. No matter how deep the darkness, my light is stronger, and I will never allow you to be consumed by it. I am your shepherd, and as the good shepherd that I am, I take care of each of you, leading you on the paths of righteousness, protecting you from dangers, and guiding you to safety. My son, my daughter, I want you to understand something very important. You have immeasurable worth. Many times, the world tries to convince you otherwise. The hardships of life can make you feel small, insignificant, as if you are unimportant. But that is a great lie. You are precious in my eyes. Each of you was created uniquely and specially, with gifts, talents, and a mission that no one else can fulfill. Never forget that. When discouragement tries to creep into your heart, remember who you are, beloved children, with an eternal purpose and a dignity that nothing and no one can take away from you. I know that sometimes the struggles seem endless. I know there are moments when you wonder if you will ever see an end to your trials. But I want you to know that everything has its appointed time. Just as the seasons change and winter gives way to spring, your difficulties will also pass. There is a time for everything under the heavens, and the pain you face today will give way to joy in the right time. Do not lose hope, for I have plans of peace for you, plans of a future full of hope and purpose. When you feel that the burden of life is too heavy to carry, remember my words. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Yes, I offer rest for your souls. I know your needs, and I am ready to relieve them. But for that to happen, you must come to me with an open heart, willing to entrust to me your worries, anxieties, and fears. Many times, you try to face difficulties on your own, relying on your own strength. But I tell you, trust in me, cast all your anxieties on me, because I care for you. I know that fear can be a powerful enemy in your life. The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of losing what you love. But I want you to remember that fear does not come from me. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. When fear tries to dominate you, remember that I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. I am the solid rock on which you can stand, even when everything around you seems unstable. Do not let fear paralyze you or steal the peace from your heart. I am greater than any adversity, and in me, you find safety. My son, my daughter, there will be times when you will feel tempted to give up. The hardships may seem overwhelming, and you may think that you no longer have the strength to go on. But I ask you, do not give up. I am working in your life, even when you cannot see it. The seeds you have sown in tears will blossom into joy. Keep going with faith and perseverance, because the reward will come at the right time. You are stronger than you think, and I am with you every step of the way. I also want you to know that nothing can separate you from my love. Neither tribulations, nor distress, nor persecution, nor hunger, nor danger, nor the sword. My love for you is eternal and unconditional. Even when you feel unworthy, even when you make mistakes, my love remains the same. I love you with a love that never fails, that never runs out. And it is this love that sustains you, strengthens you, and protects you. No matter what happens, never forget that I love you, and that love is enough to overcome any difficulty. I know that sometimes you may feel that I am distant, that I do not hear your prayers, or that I do not care about your pain. But I want you to know that this is far from the truth. I hear every word you speak to me, even those that are only whispers from the heart. I am closer to you than you think. Even when silence seems to dominate, I am working in your life in ways you cannot yet see. Trust in me, even when you do not understand what is happening. I am always present, taking care of every detail, and in due time, everything will become clear. My son, my daughter, I want you to remember that there is no problem too great that I cannot solve, no pain so deep that I cannot heal. I am the God of the impossible, and nothing is beyond my reach. When you feel lost, not knowing where to go, remember that I am the way. When you feel confused, without answers, remember that I am the truth. And when you feel discouraged, without life, remember that I am the life. In me, you will find everything you need. I am enough for you. I also want you to know that I have already prepared a glorious future for you. What you are living now is only a small part of a much larger story. The difficulties you face are not the end. I am preparing something much greater, something beyond your understanding. There will come a time when every tear will be wiped away, when there will be no more pain, no more mourning, no more suffering. This is the destiny I have prepared for you, and this is the destiny I want you to keep in mind, even amidst the adversities. Finally, my son, my daughter, I want you to know that you are deeply loved. I have known you since the womb. I know every thought, every desire, every fear. And I love you just as you are. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love for you is perfect, and it is this love that I want you to experience every day. Even in difficulties, remember that I love you, and that I am always with you. So, my son, my daughter, calm your hearts. I am the God of hope, and in me, you will find the peace you seek. I am in control of all things, and I am taking care of you. Do not be afraid. Do not lose heart. Trust in me, and I will give you rest and the strength to continue.